And Katie and Ashley with the breast tassels. Tasseling up. Tasseling up. I couldn't stop laughing at them either. That was a good time. That's What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 4, Episode 6, Boundaries, Bayous, and Beignets, honey. Yes, so y'all know I missed last week's episode due to my travels, but I did get to watch it, and just based off of last week's episode, the experience that they had as far as visiting that plantation was phenomenal, to say the least. Phenomenal. I am so happy that they were able to see Giselle's family history on those plantations. That's like, y'all know I had been tracing my genealogy for a long time. My Ancestry DNA video is still up if y'all ever wanted to watch that. And I wanted to try to go visit some of these places that linked my history, and I am stuck. So I think I'm gonna have to go to like I want to say it was Arkansas and someplace else. I can't remember the other place that it led me to, that I may have to go and try to dig up actual records to try to connect my genealogy. But I just found it fascinating. I was able to trace mine back to 1843. I believe is the oldest year I was able to trace a family member back to. On my mother's side, my mother's father's side, and on my mother's mother's side, my grandmother and grandfather, but all on my mother's side, I think I was able to trace them back to 1818. Yeah, and back to 1818, King Caesar was the name of the super great grandfather who fled and came back to Florida. I forgot where in Florida. I wonder if it's here. I'm gonna have to look that up to see where King Caesar. He's the only King Caesar that was in America at that time. So yeah, but I thought that was just fucking fascinating. Two, from last week's episode, I agree with Candace. I know that's the unpopular opinion. All y'all drinkers out there, like, she can't tell you can't drink and have a baby. The reason why I agree with Candace is because Ashley is consistently telling everybody how she is not drinking in order to have a baby. That's Ashley's words. Ashley saying she wants to prepare her body in order to make sure she can have this baby. So she's changing her way of eating. She's getting back rubs and massages. She's doing Chinese traditional methods, and she's not drinking. This is what Ashley said she wanted to do in order for her to prepare her body to have a baby. But every time she say this, she is tossing back more and more liquor. And it's not just Corona. She is going hard in the paint. Like, okay. And if she felt like she was so fucking grown, like, I'm grown, I can do what I want to do, then why are you so concerned about whether or not Michael find out? Why are you so concerned? Like I'm saying, don't tell Michael, I'm grown, I can do this stuff. Make your mind up. Which one are you? Same thing, make your mind up. Are you preparing your body for a baby, or you're not drinking because you're trying to prepare your body for a baby, or are you drinking? And that's all the cancer's saying. So anyway, Giselle, she needed to sit her motherfucking ass down, because somehow that got over to friendship. She just trying to be your friend, Candace. Ashley ain't never been trying to be Candace's motherfucking friend. Giselle, stop lying. Stop it, girl. Stop interjecting. Well, you trying to tell me to be friends with Karen? No, she wasn't. She was not trying to tell you to be friends with Karen. She was trying to tell you to understand that Karen is going through something right now that we need to respect. That's what she was telling you. See, evidently you didn't really get the picture. You didn't get the picture on that anyway. But Giselle saying, I didn't think that this was going to happen. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have opened my mouth. You was a damn lie. You knew it was going to happen. But Candace knew it was going to happen too when she told you that information. Because that's how petty y'all bitches are. That's exactly how petty y'all are. Anyway, the next morning at breakfast is really awkward. Because Giselle is really big mad that Karen was on Instagram Live. Karen had said that she didn't want to go down to party and kick it with them. So I guess Giselle thought she should have been up in her room crying. But no, Karen just wanted to unwind a little bit. She got on Instagram Live, talking to her fans. I saw nothing wrong with that. And Giselle was acting like she was ignoring her. When Giselle said in that Instagram live, "Hey Karen, we downstairs waiting for you," Karen vocally said, "Well, I'm upstairs in my room if you want to come up." And then Giselle kept sending stuff. I'm not gonna play that game with you, sis. I'm not gonna play that game with you. I've already addressed it. If you want to come up, okay? But she don't have to be sitting up in that room balling 24/7 just because she in a grievance state of mind. I actually think that Karen shouldn't have went on that trip at all. I don't think that she should have went. I think a lot of people said that they thought it was good for her. I didn't. Especially since if she was going to take such a trip, then she should have took one that was a completely relaxed environment. Y'all there to kick it. And I'm sorry, both my parents just died within the last 7 months. I'm not in no kick it mentality. I'm fine. I can socialize. We can hang out. We can chit chat. We can be good girlfriends at this point in time. Go out and eat together. Sit on the side of the beach and relax, whatever. But all the party drinking and turn up, no, that's not where my head is at right now. And if you can't understand it, then that's on you. Anyway, the ladies, they split up. Karen, Robin, and Monique, they're going to go see some alligators. Katie and Ashley, they're going to see a tarot card reader. And Candace and Giselle going to go meet with the mayor. Monique, while they on the ride, she said she loved Candace, but she feel that Candace is totally wrong in this situation in regards to Ashley. And then maybe Candace is just lashing out because she's mad at her mother. And I'm like, no, that ain't it. Let me just tell y'all, it's like me. I'm telling you, girl, I want to lose 10 pounds. I need to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose. I would say won't because she wants to have a baby. I want to lose 10 pounds. So I'm finna start eating more vegan foods. I'm finna start working out more. Cut back on my sugars. That's what I'm telling you. But every time I tell you I'm cutting back on my sugars, I'm tossing Oreos in my damn mouth. I'm eating cheesecake and shit like that. Now, I know God doggone well that if every time I'm coming out my mouth saying that I need to lose weight, that I want to lose weight, and I'm cutting back on my sugars and not eating all this junk food, and I'm steady stuffing Oreos and cookies in my mouth, the first thing out of your damn mouth is going to say, girl, you ain't trying to lose no doggone weight. This is the exact same situation. The exact same. You saying that you're going through all these holistic rituals, you going to Chinese medicine, you wearing the heating pads, and all this, that, and the third. So I'm going off about what you said and then what your actions are showing me. So no, Candace ain't wrong. She ain't wrong in this situation. Everybody keep trying to go to the fact when people can get pregnant when they drinking. That's not the fucking issue. Now I know that Candace is saying, yeah, that's true. People can get drunk and have a baby and get pregnant and have a baby. But Ashley is specifically saying because she had that miscarriage, she wanted to do things a whole lot different for her body, including stopping drinking. And that's what we're addressing. The words that are coming out of Ashley's mouth and the actions that she's presenting in front of us. Well, I don't understand what the hell y'all can't get through y'all head about that y'all think that Candace is wrong. She not wrong in this situation. Anyway. Had to get that off my chest because I'm so sick of hearing people say that shit on this show in reviews. I'm so sick of hearing that. Like I said, I didn't review last week for y'all, but I was watching the reviews and I was in the comment sections. But that's basically what Ashley is doing. Ashley is eating all her motherfucking cakes and desserts and shit, and she said that she giving them sweets because she want to lose weight. That's what she doing. Anywho, Karen is like Giselle is so motherfucking petty. She doing the same thing that she did last time. You had a conversation with her and she brought it in front of the group. And then, that's why she don't trust her. Giselle has always been this way. Damn near half the people in the group is this way, let's be honest. Meanwhile, Giselle let Candace know, look, you be getting a little bit too aggressive. You always talking with your hands up in people's face. They showed a few clips where, Candace got her hands up in front of her face. She do. Let's be honest, she do. She talked that way, even when she ain't being aggressive. She sit there and she talks with her hands. I do that. I talk with my hands too. But, and there's a but here. And the reason why there's a but, because they all talk with their hands. Candace gets called out about it because Candace don't back the fuck down. Because the first time she do it, you need to get your hand out of my face. Yours was just a bad. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Candace like, but I'm going to keep my motherfucking hands in your face. That's how she be. Robin was like that, remember, when she had that altercation with Monique? You better get out of my face. And Robin walked back up in her face, hands on her face. But they ain't going to say nothing to Robin about that, though. Robin wasn't showing aggression in, you know what I'm saying? It's always Candace. I think they like to find a way to pick on Candace. They really do. And Candace tends to stand her ground to a certain degree. But they know because of how she is interacting with her mama in that situation, they know how long that they can push her buttons before they shut her the fuck up. But anyway, she acknowledged that she's aggressive in that manner, and it was fucked up, and then maybe she should apologize to Ashley. Katie and Ashley, they went to a voodoo priestess shop and for her tarot reading. This is why people think that tarot is voodoo. It's one reason why people think that tarot is voodoo. Tarot card reading and voodooism, as voodoo is a religion. They are two separate entities, and people who can read tarot are not necessarily into the voodoo religion. They're not necessarily into witchcraft. They are just someone who can interpret signs and symbols the same way that signs and symbols are being interpreted in the Bible. I'll put that out there. I love that t-shirt that Katie had on though. Be Wild Moon Child. I think I'm gonna have to find it. I like that. I'm gonna have to dig that shirt. Baby, Katie said that she had got surgery to stop the sweat from coming out of her body. Like, who thinks of that? Now, I did want to stop underarm sweat. But to have surgery, so you can't even sweat out your hands. And this is the way that your body releases toxins through sweat. Sweat helps cool your body down. Like, girl, that's... People thinking of some stuff to do, ain't they? They thinking of some stuff to do. My nose. I was looking for my cough drop. So, Katie, she a different kind of being, y'all. She's a different kind of being. But y'all know I love tarot. As y'all know, I'm starting a tarot channel. If you didn't know that, I'm starting a tarot channel. Every time I get a reading, though, I get nervous. I was just like Ashley. I'd be like, oh, shit, what they gonna tell me now? What they gonna tell me now? I generally don't do tarot readings where they are pinpointed a question that I may have, because I want the cards to fall as they may and let the cards speak for themselves and tell me what I need to know. But I know people can do specific card readings and it works. But like, it's not fortune telling though. So people think that it's fortune telling. It's not fortune telling, because your actions that you take based off of the information that you learn is going to determine the outcome. Like I say, we're just looking at signs and interpreting signs and symbol for you. That usually is pretty spot on. Every tarot card read I had has been pretty spot on. The main reason a lot of my stuff ain't came true is I didn't put in the work that I needed to do. Like my book, for example, I had a tarot card reader give me specific information about writing, and she didn't know me. I walked past her down the street and I was like, oh, let me get a read. And I walked in and she asked me for $30 for the read. I was like, I got no $30, I got $7. I gave her the $7, she took the $7, and she broke down every aspect of where I was at as far as writing my book and reading it, the relationship I was dealing with. She broke it. Damn, I'm telling you. And I was like, fuck, did we talk about this on the street? Did we talk about this before we walked in here? I started questioning, like, how the fuck she know this shit? Because she didn't ask me what I was there for, or what I needed to read for. She just broke it down, baby. This was when I went to New York. But I've had like a couple other readings. When I went to New Orleans, she gave me a read like that, baby. Make you nervous when people can read you and it connect with you like that. But I love it. I do. Anyway, it's just like I said, with tarot and getting what you need out of it, it's like playing the lottery. You can't win the lottery if you don't play. So same thing with tarot. You can get the information from the cards, but you're not going to get your lottery out of it if you don't put in the work that you need to get that out of there. Anyway, let me get back on track for the doggone TV show. Baby, I fell out. When Karen tried to feed that gator, that was so mean. I'm telling you, I will volunteer like, oh, let me try to feed it. And as soon as that motherfucker jump up, I'm dropping that stick and I'm gone. I'm over to the other side of the boat. That was so mean. All Karen had me in my feelings, laughing my butt off. I was giggling. And Katie and Ashley with the breast tassels. Tasseling up. Tasseling up. I couldn't stop laughing at them either. That was a good time. I like having moments like that. Them tassels would kill my areolas, though. I got some big ass areolas. That shit was funny as hell. That was cute. And they was spitting. Katie like, I can get a job. I love that moment. I did. I love that moment. Anyway, what I do like about Giselle, now I remember season 1, I loved Giselle. I did. And then Giselle showed her true ass. But what I really do like about Giselle is that if she say, we gonna be ready and gone in 10 minutes, baby, she be 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes and 15 seconds, not 10:01. 10 minutes, I'm pulling off. I'm up out of here. Don't come out. Bye. See you later. I'm with you, Giselle, on that, girl. I am with you on that. Get there on your own if you want to be there. Surprisingly, Katie and Karen were the two who went downstairs. Robin was there. I was like, what? Robin on time? She know Giselle will leave that ass. She know Giselle will leave. So Giselle had that second line set up for her dad's birthday. Man, I got excited. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like Giselle, y'all know nothing about that there. I swear, every time, I've only been in New Orleans twice. But no, 3 times. I've been to New Orleans 3 times. I love it. I love the vibe of the city. I don't know why I didn't move there. Why I didn't move